Welcome back to Eatsy, where if we can make tofu dumplings, then so can you. The history of tofu dumplings can be traced back to the Song dynasty, which ran from 960 to 1279 AD. It was during this dynasty that tofu became widely used in Chinese cuisine due to its versatility and high nutritional value. As vegetarian diets gained popularity, tofu was creatively incorporated into various dishes, including dumplings. These dumplings were traditionally enjoyed during festivals and special occasions, symbolizing prosperity and unity. Tofu dumplings have gained popularity not only in China, but also globally, as people seek healthier and/or plant-based alternatives to traditional meat-filled dumplings. Whether enjoyed as an appetizer, main course, or part of a festive celebration, tofu dumplings offer a delightful culinary experience that honors tradition while embracing modern dietary preferences. Your first step is to create your dough for your wrappers. If you don't want to go through the time and effort to make your own, you can always buy these store-bought ones. Or if you want to learn how to make your own, we have these two other videos on our channel where you can learn how to make your own dumpling wrappers with detailed step-by-step instructions. To make the filling for your dumplings, the first thing we're going to start with is a package of firm or extra firm tofu. Put your tofu in a bowl and then crumple it up. In this recipe, we're also going to be using vermicelli noodles. You can get packages like this at your local Asian markets, and you'll take 1 or 2 little bundles out of the package and soak them in water for about 20 minutes. Next, over at the stove, you're going to want to boil your vegetables. In our case, we used about 500 grams of spinach, but you could use bok choy if you wanted to as well. Dumplings are all about customization. You can fill each wrapper with anything your heart desires. For example, we're going to add 10 scrambled eggs to our tofu dumplings, but if you don't want to add eggs, you totally don't have to. When your vegetable of choice is done boiling, next you want to take it to a chopping block and finely dice it up. Keep in mind that you want everything in your dumplings to be ultra fine, because nobody likes chunky dumplings. Add your spinach to the tofu in the bowl, and then do the same thing with your scrambled eggs. Dice them up very finely, and then add them to the bowl. The next thing you're going to add is about 6 to 8 finely diced green onions. And then, of course, after your 20 minutes, your vermicelli noodles should be soft. And you're going to do the exact same thing. Dice them up into little tiny pieces and then add them to the bowl. Next, we're going to do the seasoning. First thing you're going to add is 1 tablespoon of chicken bouillon. And then you're going to toss in 2 tablespoons of light soy sauce, followed by half a tablespoon of dark soy sauce, and then 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce. And as always, if you want to make this truly vegetarian, make sure it's vegetarian oyster sauce. We also added, but missed filming, 1 teaspoon of white pepper and 1 teaspoon of salt. Then the last thing you're going to add is 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. Then stir everything together thoroughly. Now we've reached the point in the video where if you made your own dough, you would have to start making your wrappers, as well as hitting the like and subscribe buttons. Once again, please reference this video on detailed instructions on how to make your wrappers, as well as multiple techniques on how to close your wrappers around your dumpling filling. In this video, Auntie is going to be using her classic and simple technique of simply squishing it closed from one end, turning it over, and squishing it closed from the other end. It makes a classic shaped dumpling that looks like a little seashell, or maybe a little purse. So once again, spoon some filling onto your wrapper, then squish the wrapper closed starting at one end, flip it over, and squish it closed from the other end, meeting in the middle. Eventually, you'll have a whole tray of dumplings just like this. There's 3 different ways you can cook your dumplings. In our previous video on our playlist, we showed you how to boil them, as well as pan fry them. For our tofu dumplings today, we're going to steam them. To ensure your dumplings don't stick to your steamer, you can cut little squares of parchment paper for them to sit on. Make sure that your water in your steamer is boiling before you close the lid. Place all your dumplings, cover them up, and steam them for 10 to 12 minutes. And there you have it, tofu dumplings that are steamed. Of course, as mentioned, you could pan fry them or boil them. and you could serve them with whatever dipping sauce you'd like. You could try light soy sauce or black vinegar, or if you're feeling ambitious, you could whip up our one sauce to rule them all that you can find on our playlist, because it would be really great to dip dumplings in as well. If you tried this recipe, please let us know how it turned out for you down in the comments below, and also let us know how you serve them and what you dip them in. If you'd like to see us prepare any dishes for you, either Eastern or Western, feel free to let us know down in the comments as well. It would mean a lot to us if you could give this video a like, and we release a new video every week, so make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. And as always, thank you very much for watching.